Hello everyone and welcome to this second sewer entrance. I will show you the way from the inside Tindrem Sewers to the outside of Tindrem. That is pretty funny because red player killers and people that are hostile to the city can actually get in the sewers and can kill the other people that are farming there or playing there. But more to that later. First we need equipment for the sewers. And if you just want to experience just the way to the outside or from the outside to the inside, you don't need really good armor. Just for example, I just made the full grain leather armor. Yeah, I'm not proud of that. But hey, it works. And also a pretty low axe with Imalji. Even after 11 years, I don't know how I should pronounce this. Maybe I will get it one day, I at least hope so. So we are always doing a Caladian double axe, because of the damage of course. And then we also need a bow. Just for the run through, you don't need a bow, but if you want to pull one scoundrel, if you have a group there and you just want to pull one and not all, and then a bow is a good option, and I see I don't have the money for it, for that bow. Oh man. And this also too much strength, so I must buy this one and I don't have 2 gold. Oh man. So you can guess what will come next. Of course, graveyard farming, because why not? If the graveyard is too crowded, you can also go in the sewers. If the sewers are too crowded, you better go to the graveyard. If you are totally noob, you can also farm the pigs outside of the city if you need some materials to craft for yourself, or if you have someone that can craft for yourself, or you just sell the materials and buy some cheap armor and weapons from the broker. But lucky for me, this graveyard was completely empty and that was pretty scary. But hey, more money for my bow, and if I make some more money I can even buy better things. And if you farmed a little bit, you have enough gold to at least buy yourself an armor on the broker and a weapon. So now let's buy the bow. I didn't bought some armor there because yeah, the armor there is enough for me, the leather armor, because yeah, I'm a Thuzar. I have the self-healing glade gift plus passive regeneration. Link for passive regeneration is in the description, by the way, if you want to know more about that. And just a short little hint there, if you buy weapons on the broker, check their durability first. And also all the other stats, because many people are just outright not okay with their naming. There, for example, Xonila is selling a sword he looted down in the sewers. That is okay for 10 silver, that is a good price. But just for example, some people name their stuff Cronite sword or something like that, and it's basically just shit material. For example, like pig iron or grain steel. Grain steel is not particularly really bad, but why using grain steel? Make steel out of that and use that. So now, much more important, this is the Tindrem main entrance, and to the left are the Tindrem Sewers. We will run there. There are the training dummies, by the way, if you don't have your weapon skill 100, or if you just want to train up some skills or maybe some animals and stuff, yeah, this is the way to go. Even there's wolf training. And now we go directly into the sewers with our new board axe, which was actually a pole axe, and I had to reskill a little bit of my character. Oh man. So red players often sneaked into the sewers from the outside of Tindrem, and that is awesome. That is how it was in Mortal Online 1. And I met some outlaws in the Mortal Online 1 areas in the tunnels often, but I know the tunnels better than they do, often. Sometimes I fought, and when I had shit equipment I was running for my life and I always came away. Rarely I got killed in there. But the Mortal Online 2 sewers are now even bigger, and I hope they will make it a lot bigger in the future. Because I love the region and I was always in there. A huge portion of my playtime I was in the sewers with shit gear often, and figuring out the minimum viable gear to make the end boss and the minimum viable gear to farm there, and some new styles of playing the game. And it was awesome. I was always in the sewers. And the first time I was down there and killed the bandit leader, that was an awesome feeling. Just alone by myself with a steel armor, because under that it's nearly not possible, because there are some veteran bandits in there and some other bandits, and yeah, that was pretty hard, but it was possible. And later they patched in the tribe red bosses and the alchemy, more or less the alchemy reds, and some other red bosses, and expanded the sewers a little bit. And that was awesome. It was the first little dungeon the most people experienced at all. And I often went down there with new German players that came to the guild and just showed them what the game has to offer. What a dungeon can feel like and what a dungeon group can feel like if you go in there with two or three people and one noob and killing some bosses and looting stuff and getting out of Tindrem and through the dark tunnels and fighting and surviving. Many new players found this really incredible and really good. And with the most players we went down there, the most stayed longer than the players where we didn't have the time to actually engage with them. The overall mortal population that will start at the release is massive. And we have much more people now than before. And that's why I really hope that Star World will invest some more resources, or maybe the art guy or something like that, to even further extend the sewers and stuff. I just went down there. Down there is the main entrance to the down sewers, where more stuff is happening. But here we go to the stairs that go up, and the stairs go to the exit that is on the outside of Tindrem. But if you go further down there, you will find more scoundrels, but they are pretty easy to kill, even for new players, if you just practice a little bit the block directions, you know. And for me, in a Tindremic leather armor, they make about 3 to 15 damage, depending, sure, on the swing and stuff. So it's a perfect starter dungeon to get into the game and stuff. Beside the Farbrenum Tower from Haven. And there are many little things to explore, many little tunnels and stuff. And you have also the barrels where stuff is in. Like, for example, stamina food, some bodkin arrows, some broadhead arrows. Often there is a torch in there. Also some silver. I guess later there will also be campfires in there, because the scoundrels here often place campfires, or more or less here are campfires placed. So I guess will also be lootable from some barrels and stuff. Maybe they will add a few more chests, but more on that on the upcoming sewers tour, which we make a little bit later. And one side note here. These walls left and right, you can't mine them. In the old Mortal and One sewers, you were able to mine nearly every rock in there if you found a rock. And you even had a calx node there at the entrance to the sewers from the tunnels. It was about the lower entrance to the lower sewers, more or less, where you can mine the calx. And that was awesome to have such a more or less rare resource down there, because some people went down there and collecting that, and some people got conflict because of that. So yeah, I really hope that they will place a few more goodies and pickables and stuff in there, that we can also have pretty good PvP down there and pretty hard conflict down there, because nothing is more engaging than close combat PvP, especially now with the new collision system. So as always, thanks for watching, and also thanks to my Patreon supporters, Carmel, Professor Donski, and all the others, of course. Oh man, I'm getting faster on the outro after 200 times. So please also leave a like and subscribe, and remember to make party art. See you all next time. Goodbye!